Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi. Sell lots of things, folks. We sell it only on eBay. Those of you who watch our sales know that the past 3 or 4 or 5 years, my son has sold hundreds and hundreds of diesel trucks of all shape, form, and description. I do the videos for them all. I like most of them. Some of them I like better than others. This one today, folks, I like a lot. You're gonna like it a lot too. This is a really jam-up, good-looking truck. It's a 2011 Ford F250, 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, Lariat package, every amenity, folks, and I'm talking about every amenity. Got it all. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. Sitting on a perfect set of tires, 20-inch tires, got a leveling kit on it, got the expensive Nerf bars, the spares under it, just like the day it was born. No picks, well, I'm gonna show you one little ding. But I'm telling you, a good looking truck. Got everything, got navigation, got power pedals, heated and cooled seats, got everything. We'll show you as we go around here. I'm just telling you, if you've been to look at a new truck, folks, you're wanting one of these, and you've been down and looked at one, and they gave you sticker shock, look at this one. Because this truck right here, that you can go to your local Ford dealer and they're gonna ask you $65,000, $70,000 for, you can buy it a real bargain. The depreciation's out of it. Drive this truck based on the current market, 5 years, you might have $3,000 or $4,000 depreciation. Go buy you a brand new one just like it that's gonna smell good for about 2 weeks and then be no better. And guess what? It's gonna cost you to drive it 4 or 5 years, about 50 grand. That's the difference in buying a good used truck like this, a pre-owned truck, and buying a brand new. Don't understand how they sell new ones, the prices they get for them, but I'm glad they do, because otherwise we wouldn't have these nice trucks to sell. This is a beautiful truck. It's just about pick proof. Come on, we're going to show it to you. Beautiful color scheme. The tires are great.
They're 325 tires. They're
BF Goodrich tires.
Oversized, give it a good stance.
You can see it's got a leveling kit on it, which just makes it stand up so perfect. It is the 6.7 Lariat, no dings and pings. You can see that. Oh, there's one little spot right here that your camera's not going to show and you're not going to notice it, but it's there. The leather is perfect. Come in here and look at this. Every option, power, heated seats. Look at the carpets. This has never been a work truck. No smoke odors, no pet odors, none of that. Got navigation,
power pedals, heated seats, windows, door locks, tilt cruise. I mean, it's just a beautiful truck. This is a great color scheme, folks, on trucks. I'd also like you to notice that it's never been a work truck, never been on a work site, never been in a field pulling disc around. Look in here. You can see all that. We can't clean them up, but the carpet is what amazes me, is how clean it is. The Nerf bars, it's got 202 or 3,000 or something miles on it, barely broken in. This was someone's daily driver. This was never a work truck. A daily driver, you can look here. Well, if I drove it on the highway every day.
Yep. But a really nice truck, good looking truck. Man, I like this truck. I like this paint scheme. I don't know how it shows up pictures, but this gold and this white is really pretty. Look under here. You can see it's a Southern truck, certainly no rust issues of any kind. You can see all back up under here. Dan calls this the old man step on it. I probably should take offense at that, but he says so much I should take offense at it. I guess I'll just let that go. The bed's not beat up. You can see it's never been hauling loads. The lines are straight on it.
It's still got a little bit of dirt. That's dirt, not rust, but
the bed's never been cut, so it's never been hauling four-wheelers, and I mean fifth wheels and all that around. Look down the side. Just someone took care of this truck. They're proud of it. They traded it in. It's a local trade-in. This line here, always in beds, you can tell when you're looking at used trucks, folks, a lot about how they've been used or abused, but look at the lines in the bed. See how straight that is? they've never hauled big heavy loads in it and slammed around and bent it and banged it up. And I like that when they're not beat up. You can see nothing's been kicked into the cab. It does have the sliding rear glass. Back here is beautiful. Got these good mats. Carpet's absolutely perfect.
It's got side airbags. It's got the flip down cup holders. Also got these are lock and storage compartments. You can lock them with the truck key. So something you want to keep safe in there.
And those of you who hunt like I do and or carry guns, that's part of my life, that is a really handy option. Come here, see power on both sides. Once again, I'm not trying to get over. I want you to look how nice these carpets are. No dust, mud, and all that in there. You can show on the sides here. The leather's pretty nice. Everything works. Dan's going to do your ride and drive. I drove it yesterday. This truck had a wonderful ride and drive. F250 Super Duty Lariat. Don't have much prettier, folks. There's one little spot field right here. You can't see it, but one little pick. I'm just showing you the three little minor things that when you come to pick up this truck, you'll be surprised at it. You wouldn't even notice them otherwise, but I want you to know they're there. I don't know how we could sell a nicer truck, folks, especially for the money that we're going to sell this for. We're going to have a low reserve. Anyone can afford this truck. I promise you, you can buy this truck and drive this rascal for years and still get your money back or close to it if you take care of it like it is now. It's unbelievable what 10-year-old diesels will bring right now and what 15-year-old diesels will bring right now. If you take care of them, don't drag them out like this truck. But this is a 2011 Ford F250 Lariat, four-wheel drive, turbo diesel, perfect set of tires, the spares under it, the bed's not beat up, the interior is immaculate, everything about it's just right. Got every option, got navigation, got extended pedals, all that. Got the leather is perfect. Got a beautiful that combination, the colors of the leather really looks good in the truck. I don't know of anything that you could do to this truck, folks. When you fly into Jackson to pick it up, drive this truck anywhere, have a good time doing it. But all that said, we're going to sell it. We're going to have a low reserve. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Should you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. You can call me anytime. If I don't answer my phone, I'll call you back. I get so many calls on the phone a lot, but I return every phone call. If you want to know what it takes to buy it, don't hesitate to give me a call. I'll tell you what our reserve is. It's not a big secret, and you can buy it before the sale's over. We just sell everything on eBay, so we leave each other feedback. You have the eBay buyer protection. It does have the remote electric start. You just heard Dan start it up, standing out here about 12 feet away. That engine is as quiet as it can be, folks. These new diesels are just wonderful. 2011 four-wheel drive Lariat, folks. Beautiful truck. Going to be a bargain price. What else could you need? What else could you ask for? Thank you so much for watching our video. We do appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you that this truck doesn't have any blow-by. We haven't cleaned under the hood. This is just how it came into us. Not balled up with mud. But the main thing I want to show you, now, you know, like every 6.4 and 6.7, it's got a little wisp of smoke. You probably can't even see it in this video, but the main thing is when I set the filler cap down on the filler tube, it doesn't blow off. If your oil cap blows off, that means you've got engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It means you got a wore out engine, but not the case with this truck. You can see this has a nice Jensen touchscreen. Got navigation. It's got Bluetooth. It's got satellite radio. Got pretty much everything I think that you can put on one. You can see navigation works, USB, AVN, got Pandora, Bluetooth, Sirius, all that good stuff. Down here you can see heated and cooled seats on both sides, dual zone, automatic climate control. Of course, you got your tow command, you got your hill descent control, traction control, got extra power outlets. It's got back here, that's a 110 volt outlet. If your kids want to plug in a game or whatever. The windshield is new, it's perfect, absolutely no cracks or pecks or anything like that. You can see the backup camera is built into the rear view mirror and it works just like it should. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So the video may come out a little shaky when you're watching it on YouTube, but rest assured in person this truck has just an excellent ride and drive to it. And the other thing you can take away from this really horrible road I'm driving down is that it doesn't have a bunch of squeaks and rattles. Yeah, it's got 207,000 miles, but honestly this truck does not look it, it doesn't drive it. You know, if we said it had half or even less than half those miles, you believe us. I mean, it's just that kind of a truck. I'm going to show you the gauges. Now you can see the airbag lights on. We got to replace one of the sensors and it's not in yet, but that will be taken care of before you pick it up, so don't worry about that. You can also see, of course, no engine lights, no brake lights. It's got this real nice display. Now we've been moving some campers and stuff with it since it was last reset. These trucks, I have a 13 I just sold. Realistically combined, they're going to get 16 miles a gallon. That's what they get. You can squeeze out 18 on the highway, and it's really not that much less straight city, around 15. But that's what it is. You can see the it's got different gauge modes. You've got your oil temp, your it's got a compass. You can see as we turn, the compass will turn. That's extra, but you can see the compass turning with us. It's got truck apps like your when the four-wheel drive's engaged, it'll show it. When you turn the wheel, it'll show your steering wheel angle. If you got a trailer hooked up, it'll show all that. You can go in different settings and all that good stuff. It's a real neat display. You control it with your steering wheel. You can also see, speaking of the steering wheel, this leather is just perfect. There's no rips, no tears. It's not torn, discolored, anything. It's got 2-position memory seats. It's got power folding side mirrors. You can see on both sides that they both work just like they should. The only thing I can nitpick on this truck, there's a little scrape. I don't know if you can see it in the tint on that window. It's not the factory tint, so you can peel it off and it still has the factory privacy tint, so that's there. So we try and nitpick these trucks as much as possible because we know most of our customers are from up north and from faraway points, and they're buying these sight unseen, and so we don't want you disappointed or leaving us bad feedback when it rolls off the transporter. We try and, you know, go over everything and make sure there's no confusion. And, you know, I try and show the dash even after we've been driving it because it's easy to pop a bulb off, you know, for a minute or two and take a picture, but if you haven't fixed the underlying problem, then the light's going to just come right back on after you drive it. So you can see the no engine lights, no warning lights. It's the 6-speed transmission, and it's got a little neat feature. You see that plus minus? I can hit the minus and see how I locked out 6th gear, or even I could go further down if I wanted to. That way, if you're pulling a trailer, you know, and you're not going that fast, you can lock out 6th or 5th, or, you know, all the way down to just making it stay in first, or you can pull it down in the M for manual mode and shift it yourself with the button. It's really, really handy. And unlike the older 6.4s, these 6.7s don't dump extra fuel into the engine to clean the soot filter. They use the regen fluid, so it's a lot more efficient. Doesn't hurt the fuel economy near as much as a 6.4. Excuse me. And honestly, I fill mine up maybe once every 3 months than just average driving. Now, if you're towing and you're towing fast, you'll go through it. You know, you may burn through it in a few thousand miles, or less. But just everyday average driving, it's less than 20 bucks to fill it up. You can go to any big truck stop and go to their diesel pumps and fill it up there, and you don't even notice it. But we also have the option, should you so desire, we can delete the DPF and tune this truck if you want to. That'll get rid of the need for regen fluid. It removes a big, huge restriction in the exhaust system. You'll pick up 2 or 3 miles per gallon, and we can tune the horsepower. Although it's already up to it's already got 400 horsepower. It's got a ton of power, but we can turn it up as high as 550 horsepower if you want, or we can delete the DPF and leave it stock. I mean, there's a lot of options there available at extra cost. Just call me to discuss them. My phone number is 601-376-9869. So if you're interested in any of that, just give me a call. I got the cruise on right now. You can see the little green light in the bottom right. Now I'm going to turn it off. The yellow means it's active but not engaged, and now it's completely off. So that's how that works. You can see the navigation is working. We're going down the road, showing all that just like it should. Can't really find anything on this truck that doesn't work just like it should. It's got the I don't know if you can see it in the window, but it's got the power sliding rear window. Got 2 sets of sunglasses holders. There's a little microphone, I guess, if you're Bluetoothing. Trying to think what else there really is to point out. They've even hooked up, you can see I'm hitting the volume on the steering wheel. They've even gone to the trouble of tying the steering wheel controls in, which most people, when they put an aftermarket radio in, don't bother. So somebody spent some time on this installation and did it right, which is good to see. It's got the electronic shift, 4-wheel drive. It's got 1 key with the remote built in. It's got the panic button and remote start and all that. And don't let that 1 key worry you. You can buy that entire key for about $35 on eBay, and then just take it to your local locksmith who will cut it and program it for 40 or 50 bucks or whatever. So don't go to the dealer and buy one of those keys and get ripped off. It's not worth it. You can buy, I mean, pretty much everything we buy for these trucks when we're getting them ready to sell, we buy online. It's just the way to do it. Anyway, if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I mean, everything on it works just like it should. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and drive it literally anywhere. I mean, it does not run or drive like a truck with 207,000 miles. It's obviously spent its life out on the interstate, on the highways. It hadn't been, making a bunch of short trips, hopping in and out. I mean, it's been rolling. So, like I said, I wouldn't hesitate to go anywhere in it. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport, bring you back to our place, do the paperwork, do the feedback, and put you on the road. There's no extra charge. It's all part of we just have a little $99 dock fee, and that's part of it. We FedEx paperwork and pick you up at the airport, do all that. And, we understand most of our trucks go up north because our trucks are rust-free, and a lot of you don't have time to make a 2 or 3 day trip down to Mississippi. So if you look online at these online shipping quote calculators, don't let the prices you get scare you off, because if you're not in a hurry, and depending on where you're at, you can save as much as 50% off the average quote. Because what we've done, we have signed up with the website that 99% of these independent truckers use who are hauling cars, and we're cutting out the middleman. Most of these people online you see are just brokers, and they'll get a couple $100 deposit from you, stick that in their pocket, and then post your shipment on this website that we're now signed up with, and you just pay what you end up paying the shipper is all you really had to pay. The broker's just pocketing the couple $100 up front. So we've eliminated the broker, taking him out of the loop. So if you're interested in a shipping quote, email us with your city, state, and zip, and we can get you a ballpark figure. Now, you know, it may vary by $100, $150 or so, like I said, depending on what kind of a hurry you're in, but we can give you a good ballpark on shipping. And this is one of those trucks you're not going to be disappointed when it rolls off the transport truck. It's just as nice in person as it is in the pictures. So that being said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Want to know about that DPF deleting or about shipping, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. We appreciate you watching our video and reading everything we have to say about this truck, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.